2, 1. What's good, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of In the Bonus Podcast. First off, bro, y'all realize we like 7, 8 episodes in already?
Yeah, it's episode 7. Time with my
7
fat.
Already? Wow, dang.
Yeah,
I
bro.
thought it was like 6.
It's been crazy already. How y'all boys been?
I just got done hooping. I feel great.
I just got off of work, as you can see.
Okay. What about you,
I've
Dominique?
been working from home. North Carolina with y'all. Magic got back this morning, so I had a long drive.
We did. I don't know what's the week of this coming out, but we was all linked up this weekend. Worked on some stuff. That was pretty dope. Can't wait for that to come out.
I'm excited.
And
It's probably our best content.
Yeah. Well, to put a timestamp on it, Valentine's Day is coming up this week, fellas. I'm not gonna put y'all on the spot with Valentine's Day questions, but that means it's February, the All-Star game. They decided to do it. What y'all think about that? That the NBA is deciding to go through with the All-Star game in during this pandemic.
They doing everything else.
I think it's stupid.
What?
Why? We were going through a pandemic. Like, we got situations where, like, KD, what happened with KD? He played, but then he didn't play, or something. They called him out the game or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm talking about, Trey?
Yeah.
So, like, that
Contact
situation,
trace.
that right there, that situation right there shows me they shouldn't have an All-Star game. You're gonna bring all these players from different teams and put them in one spot. So imagine if somebody in the All-Star game has COVID, and then they're around some other teams. Like, imagine how that's gonna affect the whole league. That's gonna put the league on postponement probably for the rest of the season.
I mean,
For a month.
they taking that risk every game they play though. So what's an All-Star game to add to it?
But
but we talking about two teams meeting up with each other, and then we're talking about potentially 20 teams.
that's what I was gonna
That's
say.
what
Like,
people-
it has happened during this season, but they'll just like postpone that one game, which has been a couple of postponements this season. But bro, the All-Star game, if you get what, those 30 stars together, or 24, however many,
Yeah.
the best players on all their teams, if somebody like catch COVID, bro, that's contact tracing. Even if the games don't get postponed, but those star players have to sit out, bro, that's gonna be garbage for the rest of the season.
Then they
I
could
mean, it's
just,
the
they'll just
same
get herd
procedure
immunity.
though.
You
It's the
said
same
what?
procedure. Everybody get tested before the game. 2 weeks quarantine. Boom, play the game. Do it like how they did in the bubble, like a campus type setting.
They would put them right back in the bubble, come to think of it. They'd be right back in the bubble after the All-Star game.
I mean, I get that, but it's still, I don't think it's needed. I feel like you can still name the All-Stars, and you don't even have to have the game. Like, if anything, you could still have the dunk contest and 3-point shootout. You know what I'm saying?
But
Yo, what if they
you
just
don't have
got
to
the
have the
people? What if they just have people for their sec? Like, why don't they just tape it all separately? I don't know.
what you
I mean,
mean?
yeah,
tape
maybe
it
they
all
shouldn't do it.
separately?
It doesn't make sense. It really,
What you mean
the more you
tape
think
it
about it,
separately? Like, do it on different
do the
weekends?
3-point do the 3-point contest one day. Do the
Gotta
dunk
be
contest
so
another
trash.
day.
It was an
Look,
event.
and then present it all
It
at
was
one
an
time.
event that the NBA had when the pandemic first started, and they was playing like horse and things like that. Did y'all watch that? It was
Yeah, I
like
remember
it's probably like when the pandemic first started.
I
So
don't
like,
remember that.
why can't they have, like, say for instance, Steph Curry, he be whatever the name of the Golden State Warriors stadium is, he'll shoot in there for the 3-point shootout, and you know what I'm saying, and they shoot wherever they at.
Like, everybody
And you
got
can just
their own
record it, just
spot.
keep swapping back and forth.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
makes
Yeah,
I would like
instead
to-
of
I would like to watch NBA players play 21.
Dope. I like
just-
that dope.
I would
that'd be
love to
dope if you see
that.
like LeBron play KD 1-on-1,
You know
but
what I
that'll
mean?
never happen.
Nah, I feel like just like politics, it's like I feel like it would sully people's opinion of certain individuals because KD, LeBron 1-on-1. Let's be real.
KD gonna win, but I mean LeBron's not a 1-on-1 player, of course. We know that.
Nah.
Bruh. Well, all right. Well, so let's say, like, I mean, it's looking like it's gonna happen though. Who we got? Who y'all got as the starters so far for both the Western and the Eastern Conference?
Y'all got y'all list already? Or y'all ain't got y'all yet?
I'm gonna let y'all go.
Go ahead, Domo.
All right, I can go ahead. You know what I'm saying? As a matter of fact, I can make it easier for y'all. just so I can give y'all some names. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna give y'all my list. My list is so for the West, I have Dame. I got Curry. That's my two guards. I got LeBron, Kawhi, and Jokic. And then for the East, I got Bradley Beal, Jaylen Brown, Giannis, KD, and Embiid.
Sheesh, that's tough in the East, yo. All the guards you leaving out a lot of quality guards that should be there. Why you say Jaylen Brown?
Kyrie.
Well, not
It's
even
more so
Kyrie.
because the season they having. But I thought about Zach LaVine. I thought about Kyrie. Kyrie missed a lot of games though.
No Jason Tatum.
Mm.
Jason
you
Tatum
have-
isn't a guard. So
You got-
he would have to beat Giannis, KD, or Embiid, and he's not having a better season than both of them.
Did you my fault, I'm looking up the returns right now. Well, who you said Kyrie, Nick?
Yeah, I put Kyrie at the 2.
So you think he having a better season than Jaylen Brown?
I just like Kyrie, bro. Come on.
Bro, come
But
on.
no, it's more so based on the season they having right now. So like even if Kyrie doesn't become a starter, he's gonna still probably get in the game, but more than likely get in the game. But this season, I wouldn't make him a starter, and he missed like 8 games from that little situation.
Did you just do your starters or did you do a bench too?
No, just starters right now. Because that's the only thing we really vote for. I think the reserves are coaches voting.
Coach. But so I'm looking at the first returns though. Bradley Beal was first, but Kyrie second in fan voting right now.
Because that's fan
wild.
voting. It's popularity.
Bro, but
Is
that's
it?
wild. He's still popular, like after like
How?
not playing. Like, why is
I
Brooklyn?
mean, Kyrie is Kyrie though. Like, I mean, I'm not gonna hate
Just
on
because he
him.
didn't play, it's like you diminishing what he has done or the level of play that he brings to the game. Just
Bro,
because-
what?
Yeah, but
what-
you're talking. But the All-Star game is for this season. Like, it's not based on what you did last year or 2-3 years ago. It's based on currently. Because that was the case, then a lot of these young guys would never get in.
And in the games that he did play, I mean, he was scoring, bro. Like,
I mean, we talking about Kyrie, bro. He played one game in Duke. It was like
Yeah.
first round. Come on, man.
But like also, all right, so think about this. So we be leaving people off the list like James Harden for the East guards. So like James Harden, we didn't mention Trae Young, Zach LaVine. But I mean, like I said, we just naming starters, but these are guys that we didn't mention.
Like, I agree with you. What you said, like the East is tough, man. You can't you gotta like thoroughly go through why you would pick someone in the East. You can't just name off names because they got a lot of talent in the East this season. So,
Bro, I was gonna say, when did the All-Star voting start before Harden got traded?
I don't think so.
I don't know.
I
Cause
don't think
that ain't that because that's
so.
wild.
No, it would have been conflict with him getting votes in the West. Yeah.
With the
I don't think so.
like Houston fans voting for him, but then he going over like, do those votes count?
Yeah, but I think Houston fans still gonna have love for James Harden regardless, bro. I don't think it's no love hate.
You think so? It was kind of shaky.
The way he left was bad, but it wasn't like LeBron leave. You know what I'm saying? Like people legit hate LeBron to this day in Cleveland.
And that's wild that he had the most success. Because I was gonna say, what about when Anthony Davis left? You think he still got love in New Orleans?
Yeah, because he didn't win. Like he didn't have love. Like
So
I
you
don't know,
saying
bro.
when you saying when you do deliver, that's when they hate you.
yeah.
That's
It's
wild,
like
bro.
a genuine love. Like they are attached to you. You know what I'm saying?
Like it's like you breaking up with your girl.
but no,
Yeah,
I mean,
like I
LeBron
was in
didn't
love with
win
you.
LeBron didn't win that first time he left. Like he was getting.
Yeah, but he was.
close,
We just
but
talking about like success though. He did have a lot
he
of
was very
success.
successful, yeah.
Yeah.
But he just never.
Yeah, he
I
took them
don't- I
to the
think-
finals and everything. Like,
Yeah, I
Yeah,
think like AD, for example, AD probably went to the playoffs maybe once or twice. While
He
was in
had
New Orleans.
he won 2 playoff series them 5 years he was there, something like that.
Yeah.
That's it, bro.
But
I,
Cleveland is different. Cleveland is different though.
I was gonna say, I mean, so you trying to say, Dominique, it's like a thin line between between love and hate. So
That's
because they
exactly what
love,
it
cause they love them so much. If they leave,
Yeah.
they hate them now.
Yeah.
That's real. That's real. So what? So who you got? Did you go, Larry? Who you got for your starters or names? You don't even got to do like full starters. You just who your favorite coming out the East or the West?
East, like I said, Jason Tatum. Like you right. He not doing as good as the other guys in his position. He not the best, but like I'd rather watch him play and I watch those guys play. He's more entertaining. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And then Nick, Kyrie, entertaining. I want to see Kyrie play. And from the East, I like Trae Young. I want to see him play in the All-Star game too. He pretty excited. He's Showtime to me. Other than that, I don't really care about nobody else. In the West, LeBron always put on a show. I want to see LeBron play. Kawhi, of course. That's about it. Dame. I like Dame.
So you pick your All-Stars based on like just what's going to entertain you?
Yeah, exactly. Who's gonna give you a show? That's what the All-Star game should be about anyway, not no stats.
I don't think so though, man. Because like, I think about these guys that had never gotten an All-Star. I think about the guys that never been in the All-Star game. Like,
what about
they're being held up because they're not entertaining. Like, I don't think that's a good excuse, in my opinion. I mean, I guess the coaches would vote them in for the reserves, but I don't look at it like that, bro. Like, imagine you was in the league. Imagine you were in the league and you had the most boring game, but you averaged like 28 points a game. And I didn't get voted in because I'm boring, but I'm still effective. Like imagine you didn't vote Tim Duncan in.
That's literally who I was thinking about, bro. I was like, bro, Tim Duncan is boring as hell. And
imagine you a fan and you sitting at home and you watching all the like say all the best players was just they was good at putting the ball in a hoop, nothing more, nothing less. And you sitting at home watching the All-Star game.
All right, so
it's like equivalent to watching a bunch of like old dudes like go back and forth.
Bro,
I want to see something fancy. I want to see some excitement.
Hey, Trey, let me go first. Let me say this.
I want to see all that.
All right, so let me say this. So you know that these guys getting the Hall of Fame is based on their accolades. So you're saying that like
no, you compare Hall of Fame to All-Star games. You can't do that. Come on, man.
But a part of their accolades of getting an All-Star game is like for them to get in the Hall of Fame, part of their accolades is them getting All-Star. So if you're great, but you're just not entertaining, like you're gonna hinder that person. You know what I'm saying? Just because they're boring?
No, they're not getting hindered. They can not play in an All-Star game and still make the Hall of Fame.
I know that, but I'm saying, but it does matter.
Being an All-Star is just one more accolade.
But it's important too. It's still important.
Well, I don't know about y'all, but when I go to the arena and as Caesar, as the king that I am, I want to see the gladiators gladiate. That's what I want to see. I want to see these guys going for it. So I'm going to say what I want on the West. LeBron, of course. Kawhi, of course. I'm going to say Jokic. Of course, Dame. And I'm going to say Doncic.
I forgot about Steph, too. I left Steph. I want to see Steph.
And, bro, I can see Steph. But, all right, so your argument saying, like, you need entertainment. You need flashiness.
I need gladiators.
Bro, Kawhi is very boring.
Exactly.
But he get his buckets, but he's very boring. There's not one thing flashy about Kawhi.
He's a fun guy. What are you talking about?
I don't know. It's like Kawhi got that like subtle flamboyant. Like I don't know how to explain it. Like it's the little things he do. Like
right there.
he be like, I don't know, man. I feel like Kawhi, he got it in him. The flashy part. It ain't as much as everybody else is like who flashy like that, but he's exciting. I would say that's my opinion.
Nobody said Donovan Mitchell.
That's wild too. I he's not in mine, but he should be.
But the thing about Donovan Mitchell is that they're number one seed in the West right now too.
Facts.
That's a big deal,
bro.
But like we said, these guys are gonna get like the guys y'all naming off are gonna be reserves for sure. Like there's no way they're leaving Mitchell off the list this year.
What do you all right? Do you think CP and Devin Booker, one of them, are getting left off?
I think they're taking votes from each other, to be honest.
Yeah. I feel like one of them not gonna make it.
Yes.
Maybe even both.
If one of them get in it, I think Booker get in.
Booker.
Which I think CP3 is at this point in his career where he's like, man, let the young guy go. You know what I'm saying? Like he had a lot of All-Star games.
I mean, I still feel like CP got a chip on his shoulder though, don't you?
Yeah, but not against his teammate though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. But I mean, but he not gonna control it neither though. He'll
Yeah,
say
yeah,
let the young guy go, but I feel like coaches, I feel like he been playing, better than Booker this year, to be honest.
I don't know. So you think CP3 is more important to the
For
Suns?
sure, for sure. Yeah. I hate to say it, but yeah, like, cause think about it, without CP3, the Suns are the Suns that they were last year.
Yeah, but remember they went undefeated in the bubble
Yeah,
last year
that
too.
was pretty decent last year though.
Bro, first off, they had tanked. They was tanking towards the end of the season before they went in the bubble. And then they came in all well rested. The other teams just trying to slide into the playoffs. That's why they went undefeated. Wasn't nobody trying to play.
Man.
Wasn't nobody trying to play in the bubble, bro. I don't find that 7-0 impressive.
Well, how is that like their fault though? The other teams weren't trying to play.
I'm just saying.
I mean,
just
the numbers
saying that-
don't lie, I guess, in that sense.
I'm just saying that 7-0.
Trey, don't get me wrong. I agree with you, but it ain't their fault though.
Yeah, I mean, it's not that fault. They were supposed to they was trying to make the playoffs. They needed to win every single game. Because what? They went undefeated and then they was depending on Portland to lose, right?
Yeah. It was either
Bro.
them or Memphis, yeah.
See, yeah. So I mean, they played their tails off, but they needed to do that. And I just feel like everybody else really ain't had nothing to play for.
Yeah, man. I mean, one of them will get in, hopefully. But
Okay.
if not, that's gonna suck.
That's wild. All right, so before he got hurt, I had I just knew I thought CJ might slip in there in front of Dame, to be honest.
Yo, CJ was going crazy. He was averaging like 28, 29, something like that.
Yeah, like he was playing better than Dame at that point, and I
Slowed
felt
down.
yeah, he did. He got hurt, right? Didn't he get hurt?
Yeah, he got hurt.
So
I think he slowed down before he got hurt.
but yeah, I like Knicks list. Knicks is pretty good. Let me see in the East. So who y'all have for the front court in the East? Did anybody include the Greek Freak?
Yeah, I had Giannis, KD, and Embiid.
Giannis, KD, and Embiid. Who you had, Larry?
I didn't pick no front court.
You know, he was just naming like who
Oh,
entertains
his
him.
people. Okay. Yeah. Cause it's hard. Cause I'm looking at the leaders and it's crazy. Like I was talking about CP3 and Devin Booker in the East, bro. Jimmy and Bam, they might be left off this list this
Well,
year.
Jimmy ain't played a lot this season. He only played like 8 games this season.
Why?
At the
Being
most.
hurt?
Yeah,
'Cause he was hurt?
No, it was the COVID. Like Miami, whole year has been like shot because of COVID.
Are you making up excuses for them right now?
Oh
For
no,
their
it's
record?
a fact. Look it up.
Uh-oh.
Look it up.
All right.
Look it up,
But so is it because of COVID that their record is what it is right now?
Oh no, guys haven't stepped up that been playing on the court, but
So
Jimmy
petty.
Butler definitely missed a lot of games because of COVID. And I mean, imagine if LeBron didn't play half the games this season. You think y'all would be number 2, number 3 in the West?
I don't.
I'll probably
nah.
be number 1 to be honest with you.
Nah, not LeBron, but AD ain't been playing like that this season.
Man, don't be disrespectful.
Matter of fact, AD not playing tonight, and watch LeBron go crazy again, man.
Okay, LeBron doesn't need AD. AD need LeBron.
All right. What's in that sleeper? Sabonis. I like Sabonis too, man. I feel like he get disrespected every year. Like he be putting up the solid numbers, always in double-digit rebounds.
Nah, his game is boring.
Bro, you crazy.
I wouldn't want to watch him in an All-Star game. I'm sorry.
I guess that's real. Just because he's not athletic. So we all right. Listen, we not even talking about like flashiness. We talking about like athleticism, huh? Like when we talk about entertainment in the All-Star game.
9 times out of 10, athleticism equals flashiness.
I'm not even saying because I mean you guys said Kawhi is entertaining. I think Kawhi is definitely entertaining in my opinion. Because like when Kawhi gets to that mid post, like he be
Yeah,
Bro,
That's
he got a
just
little
saying to me.
crossover too.
But I guess in the same sense, if we want to talk about entertaining, Russell Westbrook is entertaining, but he's not going to be on nobody All-Star list.
Did you say Russell? Did you say Russell? That's what I said. No.
I said Russell.
Bruh.
Look at Nick's face.
Ew.
But yeah, man, he's not getting there for sure. Like the Washington Wizards already suck this year, so putting Bill in is a stretch. But he just averaged the most.
All the Washington votes is going to Bill because it was different like in years past because people did like they was messing with John Wall, like those votes would be split.
Yeah.
Like some people would just want to vote for John Wall too instead of Bill.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know, man.
You think Russell Westbrook has been entertaining this season?
I think so, a little bit, but only he been entertaining when it comes to those like personal matchups, like when you were looking forward to like seeing him like go against the Nets, like when he was playing against KD, and then like the whole Rockets thing, getting into it with them. But I mean, other than that, his game been the same. It's his game like is electrifying, but at the same time, it's I don't want to use the word like not impressive, but is I don't know. Is it what is it? Wild, out of control, I guess.
Yeah,
Chaotic.
pretty much.
I don't even want to say that. It's just like it's not winning basketball.
Bro, and then I want to know. I was talking about this with one of my homeboys the other day. Is it me or did his like mid-range jumper just like leave?
It
Like,
left because he used to run full speed and pull up and hit it all the time. Like
bro,
the last
stop
two,
and
the
stop on the
last two,
dime,
Like
the
nothing.
last 2-3 seasons, it's been gone.
bro.
And I miss the Russ that used to catch a body every game. Where he at, bro?
I mean,
getting-
I'm not
he
mad. He's
old,
getting
man. He
older,
getting
but as far as
old,
like the
man.
mid
He
range,
ain't that old, bro. Come on, man.
How
I mean,
old is
after
Russ?
having several knee
He
injuries,
is getting kind of old. I think Russ, what, 32?
but he had several knee injuries too,
I don't
bro.
even think he that old.
You know, in the same them injuries probably pile up after a while.
Yeah, bro.
Bro, yeah, that mid-range though. That mid-range used to be like butter, bro. He used to stop on the dime on the fast break and you couldn't stop it. And then the bank shot, he used to hit the bank. Be looking stupid now when he pull up. Bruh.
But he still do it now too. Like he still, I guess feel like he still got it, but he misses it every time. But yeah, it's terrible.
Well, all right. So we talked about the All-Stars. Let's go into season awards then. After y'all talking about these entertaining people, let's get to stats then, Larry. These awards count for stats, bro. You need stats to get these awards. So
I
we
agree.
go to you agree on this one?
Yeah, I agree. Stats for these.
So we can go, I guess let's go from bottom up. What you think, Dominique?
That's cool. Yeah, let's do that.
So
we ain't got to do coach of the year because nobody cares about the coaches.
I don't even know.
I mean, who would you?
I mean, me personally, I was gonna pick Utah Jazz.
Uh-oh. You stuttered a little bit. Repeat it one more time, brother.
Nobody would be number one in the West.
You said
my
West,
fault.
Who? Yeah, my fault. Start over. You had skipped a little bit. Uh-oh. It looked like, did he freeze
Can you hear me
again?
now?
Oh, yeah. I can hear you now. Go ahead. Can you hear us?
I was saying Quinn Snyder from the Utah Jazz.
Okay.
Yeah, I hear y'all.
Oh, because they number one. That's what that's what I was gonna say. Maybe like I was trying to think like in my head, like who's a surprise team this year in the NBA. The Jazz being like number one is surprising me, but even like I feel like coach from Charlotte, like if Charlotte can make the playoffs, bro, like get in there in the 7th or 6th seed even, bro.
With that
Coach
rookie of the year.
If that's the case, I would give it to New York. The head coach in New York. I forgot who the coach was.
Tom
it's Tom Thibodeau, I think.
Yeah. And Derrick Rose headed back, right?
I would give it to him.
I think Derrick Rose headed back to New York.
Yeah, Derrick Rose going back when they traded Dennis Smith Jr.
Yeah, he wanted to leave. And that's wild though. First off, I don't mean to get off off track, but
I know where you headed.
But no, I'm saying like the fact that I don't know if it was like just the timing of it, but the fact that they traded Derrick Rose for Dennis Smith Jr. But when it involved like big teams like the Lakers or the Clippers, they was talking about the Pistons want like an arm and a leg for Derrick Rose, bro. Like we want Kuzma, Caruso, and such. Like, bro, but y'all gave him away for Dennis Smith Jr.
But they might see promise in Dennis Smith Jr. too. Though.
You say that like that man not like that or something.
He not. Bro, I played with Dennis Smith Jr. I played with Dennis Smith Jr.
Y'all know I'm about to argue. Y'all know.
No. I'm a huge fan of Dennis Smith.
Let's
Jr.
go.
It's not an argument. I'm a huge fan of him. I watched him since high school. I played against him in Fort Bragg. But from what we've seen in the NBA, he hasn't performed.
Yeah,
everywhere
bro.
he's been,
he hasn't even played.
He was playing a lot when he was in Dallas.
When he was in Dallas,
he was acting up when he was in Dallas too.
No, he wasn't.
Acting up is a terrible word.
What?
I wouldn't use that.
Rick Carlisle talked about him all the time. He did not like his game, bro. He averaged probably like 11. I mean, 11 like 5 his freshman. I mean, his first year, which is decent. Then once Dockage got there, he didn't do anything in Dallas. And then he got New York his first year. He didn't do anything.
Yeah, but Larry,
They barely played him you can't say New York. They ain't play that man like that in New York.
But you got to think about it. So maybe they're not planning for it because they got other guards that they think is better, probably.
You mean to tell me them guards in New York is better than Dennis Smith Jr.? Who?
If we're talking about production, yes.
Okay. I guess.
Bro, you just because he looked good in high school doesn't mean he's going to perform.
We ain't talking about high school. We ain't talking. And that's
so what are you going off of then, Larry?
That man gameplay. Y'all probably watched like a couple Mavericks games and like, oh, Dennis Smith, he won't really.
Bro, I've been watching Dennis Smith.
Y'all look at stats a lot. Y'all don't see nothing past.
Bro, I have a Dennis Smith Jr. shirt upstairs.
That doesn't mean anything.
I watch him a lot, bro. Like I'm telling you, I know his game. Like I can tell you his game verbatim right now, bro. I know about his game. If the team doesn't have him starting or having him getting playing time, why do you think he's better than those other?
All right, so bro, like the fact that you can't sit up here and tell me if a dude averaging 2 points that because if he averaging 2 points, he's still nice. Like he an offensive threat. Like he just nasty. You can't tell me that, bro.
Why would I say he an offensive threat and he only averaging 2? I wouldn't say that.
But you saying that about him when he was averaging 9 points.
Points don't mean everything. You can not score
bro,
nothing.
If you can score,
not pass nothing and make a big impact in a team. Y'all act like y'all ain't never hooped before.
That's true. But all right, that's true. But the fact that he not playing, that means he not making an impact anywhere else, neither though.
You wanna all right? So we're talking about him from what we're seeing right now. I'm not saying that he's not going to perform in Detroit. He might ball out in Detroit. I'm hoping he does. He's from North Carolina. So
I'm about to keep track. I'm about to keep track.
All right, so I can tell you certain issues with Dennis Smith Jr. game right now. He doesn't know how to read defense. He struggles on pick and roll. His jump shot is inconsistent. He doesn't play great defense. His defense is terrible. Like I watch his games all the time. They used to expose him, bro.
Bro, I'm keeping a list by maybe like episode 50, bro. I'm gonna have Larry's trash starting 5. So we got Dennis Smith Jr.
and he's turnover prone
and Brandon Ingram so far on his starting 5.
Bradley Beal too. Don't forget, y'all downplayed when I picked him. Yeah, don't forget. Don't forget. I said Bradley Beal and y'all went crazy.
No, he was on my list. He was on my list. Okay. He's on my top scores, right? Top 5 scores. He was definitely on my list. I think Trey had him on his list too. It must have been a different argument. We can't talk about Bradley Beal.
I'm Brandon Ingram and Dennis Smith so far. I'm making a list.
Oh, don't forget Kyrie too.
Of who you went hard for.
I picked Kyrie for the last shot between the nets. Don't forget, put him on the list too.
I concurred with that.
Trey was the only person that didn't say that.
These are like these are your sleeping warriors, Larry. If like Kyrie Irving, Bradley Beal, it's other people that like respect them. They get their playing time too, but like, bro, I'm keeping track of everybody you saying is like who should be getting playing time, who should be like being really impactful in the league right now. So just remember, I'm keeping note, bro.
Real talk though, I'm hoping that in Detroit he gets a lot of opportunity to play, bro. I mean, maybe he can prove us wrong. I hope he plays great, bro. I don't want to play bad. I really thought when he came out of high school, when he came out of NC State, I thought he was gonna be that guy, bro. But he just ain't showed up yet.
Who
he was? They lost faith in him.
Who's the starting guard over there? Because Derrick Rose was coming off the bench, right? Because I know Wayne Ellington at the 2, I think. Who was they starting?
Detroit?
Who they starting point guard?
Wrong. Detroit basketball.
Yeah, but that might be straight though, Larry. I'll give you this, Larry. They gonna be bouncy with Blake Griffin. Him and Blake Griffin, hey, them after practice dunk contest gonna be crazy. That's all you gonna get out of me. that's what'll be entertaining. That's about it.
Is that Ricky Killian Hayes? I think.
Oh, okay. Yeah, the Ricky. All right. Now that's and then the coaches
which is crazy though, which is crazy. So they traded for a young point guard, but they already got a starting point guard that starting.
Yeah.
So that's gonna be the same issue that he had everywhere else. Like they probably gonna have Hayes play over on Dennis Smith Jr.
Yeah,
but we can off track for sure.
Yeah. We was getting
Yeah,
into
go ahead.
that. So I was
got
talking
a
about
lot.
coach
I
of the
got a
year.
lot more, so we just gonna kill that.
Go ahead. Well, finish your list, and we can skip over the coach of the year. We were still making lists. We was working on our season awards.
All right, 6 man of the year. Who y'all got?
I got 252. Y'all know his name. Trey Harrell.
Same.
Again, you back to back. He gonna win it back to back.
Yeah.
That's tough.
Why shouldn't he? Who over him?
I got Jordan Clarkson.
You know it's crazy. I ain't even
That ain't enough.
dang, did I put this
I
out?
think he leading and scoring off the bench, and then they got the number 1 seed. So I got him right now. If they keep up like they going, I think you can't deny Jordan Clarkson. But Trey's been holding it down too. Trey's been holding it down. Who you got, Dominique?
I ain't even write this down. I actually forgot who did I have.
What team was it? Cause that's how
Hold
I
on,
think about it.
Give me a second.
Cause you know
Give me a
you got,
second, give me a second.
bro. It's a team game too. Like all these awards, they individual season awards, but it is about teamwork. Ain't that right, Larry?
Yeah.
So you say your team.
Want to be honest with you? I feel like points as a stat is overrated. We ain't gonna argue
Why?
about it because y'all ain't ready.
Nah, go ahead. Dominique looking for his 6 man. So do tell why points
Okay.
are
Give
overrated.
him some time because, like I said, the player can make an impact in multiple ways.
Correct.
You scoring like as many points, like more points than the whole team. I don't feel like that should matter that much.
I mean, I'm not saying like scoring is everything because you do got players like Draymond Green who like him scoring 8 points a game. His impact is still probably the most on the team without scoring, but bro, I feel like it's like a marker for your progression too. Like you should the name of the game is to score. Like just to be real, at the end of the day, it's to put the ball in the bucket and then get back and stop the other team and play defense, bro. So I mean, that's just.
Everybody just play their role, bro. Like,
but that's what I'm saying. It's not. I don't want to say a cop out. It's being disrespectful.
Look at Colin Sexton when they played the Nets.
Bro, he get buckets. What do you mean? Colin Sexton gets buckets, bro.
I'm gonna tell you what I mean if I can talk.
Go ahead.
I can give you a better example.
Look at Colin Sexton when they played the Nets. When every time Colin guarded KD did not score. We can sit here and argue all night. Go back and watch the tape. KD didn't score when Colin was in his face. He never scored anytime Colin played defense on him.
Okay.
Then when they switched to something for a pick or whatever reason, KD was scoring. Now imagine if Colin didn't guard him all night. KD would have got off.
Mm-hmm.
Colin wasn't that focused on scoring points into the overtime.
Still not sit here and say points aren't more important. Like,
but it's like,
that made a big impact though. If you get what I'm saying,
we're not disputing that.
If that didn't happen, they wouldn't have had a chance.
Yeah,
I know. I'm just saying points. Like him not scoring. People could have looked at the game like, well, Colin didn't score that much. I'm saying before the overtime, Colin he wasn't really doing anything because he didn't have this many points.
But
you know
on the other hand, to say that like scoring is overrated, the fact that Colin Sexton had to play him that hard to make sure he doesn't score is like you got to sell your soul to make sure that this other person doesn't score because scoring is that important.
You know what? I can't even be mad with that comment. That's my fault. I should have said instead of scoring being overrated, I should have said scoring is overrated because all the other like aspects are downplayed. People don't care about assists that much.
I respect it because I think my fault, but I think of people like Ben Wallace. He didn't have to score. Like that would be my example. Like Ben Wallace with rebounds, block shots. He probably scored maybe 6 points a game and he won a championship doing that. So I get what you're saying, but it's play your role, bro. It's your role.
Hey, did you get your 6 man? Oh, go ahead, Nick.
Oh yeah, my 6 man was
No, wait, hold on. Let Nick go. Go ahead, Nick.
Go ahead, bro.
I'm about to say I feel like I feel like assists are probably more important than the bucket itself. With hearing what Larry's saying, because being able to put somebody in that position to score, that's a valuable asset to find in any player.
But the people we marvel at most can take the ball from down court walk it up to the elbow and turn around and shoot.
Yeah,
They
but
don't
they're not
need
doing that.
nobody. They
They're
don't
not
need
doing that
nobody
every
else.
possession.
In the fourth quarter, they might, and those are the people we marvel at: the Kobe's, the Jordans.
I mean, if they can get that done, I mean,
Bron don't do that.
Yeah, he do. He do it in
but
LA.
they-
He
like
be hitting too.
Right now, what are we marveling about LeBron the most? Is
His
it on
pass.
his scoring ability or is it on his playmaking ability?
But that's different. He's been a playmaker since he came
Yeah,
into the
I-
league. That's what we marvel at LeBron
He
about,
does
because that's what he
both, too.
does, though. Yeah,
I feel like LeBron's he's like a different level shooter this season. Like his jumper like has improved like a lot.
They different right now. He tripping. Hey, but my 6th man of the year, I got Shake Milton from the Sixers, bro. They're doing good in the East. He's like, you know how people be like, they should have kept Jimmy Butler. I mean, I'm not saying he took Jimmy Butler place, but he's giving him a lot of scoring punch off the bench, and he's playing solid defense. So I pick him.
yeah. I mean, they
had
no.
Yeah, I'm familiar with it. He be getting off.
Yeah.
I mean, but they had no choice but to get rid of Jimmy. Jimmy ain't want to be there neither, so it's not their fault. It's not the Sixers' fault.
I listened to an interview. He said they chose Tobias Harris over him.
They did what? To pay
Tobias Harris over him.
To pay him.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
Am I going in and out?
Yeah. A little bit, yeah, bro.
Bit.
We need to, yeah. You gotta make sure you get you an Ethernet cord or something next time, man.
Yeah, I know what's going on today.
It ain't as bad as it was the other week when you just froze. You froze for like a good 20 seconds. Nick was flaming you, boy.
Now I remember his internet had turned off or something. Then he had turned back on.
Dang. So all right. So
changed my location, man.
All right. So what's next? What's the next award? We did 6 man.
Hold on, Trey. Who was your 6 man?
Jordan Clarkson.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, Defensive Player of the Year. I'm gonna say
yeah, that's pretty good.
Miles Turner. That's mine.
What?
Wow, that man leading in blocks. Like he be like a dog on defense, bro. Like
he a good defender.
Don't nobody want to go up against him. He's a dog on defense.
He's a good defender for sure.
So what's so funny? Nah, Damo, he a good defender. What's so funny then?
Hey, that's fact. Go ahead, call him out, Larry. Call him. Don't let him get away with that, Larry. Don't make that a lot.
I thought he was slick.
I would pick Rudy Gobert before I pick him.
I mean, that's a good pick.
But I mean, that's not
funny that Miles Turner like.
But that's not even my pick, though. That's not even my pick. But I would pick Rudy Gobert over him. My pick is Ben Simmons.
Who's your pick? Anthony Davis.
Ben Simmons.
Ben Simmons.
Wow.
Nah, I get the laugh.
He can guard every position on the floor.
So can LeBron.
Is LeBron doing what
Ben
Simmons is doing himself?
But all right.
And the number one in the West. They have the number one defense in the NBA.
They don't.
So
wait, who has the number one defense for what? Like rating? That's the Lakers, bro. The Lakers is number one in defense.
Go look it up. But you know what's crazy though? I actually pulled this up.
You say what, Don?
But no, I had this from last week, so I don't know if it changed. But
no, the Lakers been number one for like a couple of weeks now.
Man, I feel like, bro, I don't believe it. I think it's Sixers, bro.
Who you don't believe because you said the Lakers? He don't believe the Lakers.
Who you got? Who you got, Nick?
That's a good question. Who do I have?
I didn't even look at no list for this neither. So I don't know if my defensive player of the year is just outrageous. I haven't looked at no list to see.
I felt like my auto answer and default answer was Anthony Davis, but now y'all got me up in here looking at stats.
Even this year, Anthony Davis, with how he been playing,
probably not, because he hasn't had the best year so far. That's a really good question, bro.
But to answer Don's question while you look it up, Nick. Yeah, the Lakers still number one. Philly 4, bro. Philly 4. The Lakers is 1. Houston is 2. Utah is 3. But yeah, I mean Philly is they rating is up like 3 times from what it was last season. So, but you know who this is for Larry right here. I'm I'm gonna credit that to Danny Green joining the squad. Danny Green, that Tar Heel going over there, bro.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's fact. Well, mine is what Dominique had said, Rudy Gobert. But I was gonna like bring up a point. It's just weird how we talk about like the evolution of the big man and how like people are starting to play small ball, but where it just seems every year, I mean, aside from like Giannis, but every year it's always like a big man like that's winning defensive player of the year. Like it ain't too many of like them lockdown defenders no more, like the Tony Allens of the world. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's I want to
Yeah, I
see.
think the closest thing.
Go ahead.
The closest thing to Tony Allen was like Marcus Smart. Y'all know I love Marcus Smart.
Yeah, Marcus Smart.
Yeah.
I would love for like a wing player to win defensive player of the year, bro. I'm sick of these big men winning it just because they averaging 2.1 blocks a game.
But the way the game's set up, bro, like you know how like all these guys are talking about like how you can't hand check stuff like that. Like the way the game is set up, it doesn't allow a perimeter defender to like be like Gary Payton. You know what I'm saying? Like they can't do it. They get fouled out.
Can't touch nobody.
I mean, when it comes to defense, what are y'all looking at in terms of y'all just looking at stats? You looking at overall play of the game?
I'm looking at overall. You know,
what is most valuable to you in terms of defense? Is
the
it
impact,
the defensive
So,
rebounding?
all right, so-
Is it the block? Is it, you know what I'm saying?
No, all right, so I'm gonna give you an example. All right, so Rudy Gobert, he's the anchor of the Utah Jazz defense. He allows his other teammates on the floor to cheat. You know what I'm saying? To play harder on their man, and they know they're gonna have help.
Mm-hmm.
Like they know for a fact he's gonna be there, and he does what he has to do. He get the rebounds, he get the blocks and all that. That's why I look at Rudy Gobert as a great defender. So Ben Simmons, my reason for saying that is because he can guard every player on the court and lock down every position. So that's the way I look at it, man.
What about like people like Julius Randle, you know, with like a high defensive rebound?
I mean, rebounding. Rebounding is important.
That's a valuable aspect to the game, though, man. Like if you're not getting
but we're talking about like, do you want to include defensive rebounds? I mean, it does. It got defense in his name.
Why not?
So normally, like the defensive player of the year normally has a lot of rebounds, but that's not the only thing I look at. You know what I'm saying?
And like, if you think about it, like maybe it's like sometimes like the rebound joint is kind of like, because one rebound, you know, they say rebounding is like will, like you just have to want to go get the rebound. But like Dominique said, the way the game is set up, bro, a lot of times it be the same person, like just depending on like defensive rotations and stuff, and then like your boxing out assignment, you know, sometimes rebounds just be coming to the same person every time because of your assignment on defense. And like rotations now with all this switching that all these teams do. So most of the time now, that's why a lot of guards and wing players are getting like bulk rebounds now, because they'll just try to switch out, like they trying to get the pick and roll to get the switch to bring that big man out, and then rim run from there.
I think I'm gonna have to agree with Larry for Miles Turner. Here's why. So Miles Turner has what, like the highest block percentage?
Yeah, no, he got the most blocks a game right now. 3.6.
Like, bro. All right. So we're gonna say blocks on defense is equivalent to points on offense, right? And we saying that how many points?
You could say steals.
No, let's hear where he going.
Go ahead.
Steals is pretty, but all right, because steals translates back into offense. But all right. So someone takes a shot, you're blocking it. You're knocking that back down. All right. I feel like that's pretty, and it's one of those things, like when you see somebody block the piss out of somebody's shot, everybody like stops and holds their breath. It's like a major impact to the game. So I don't know.
And the other team feels it too. Like, so the Pacers, like Miles Turner's on the Pacers, for y'all who don't know. When they play other teams, and like I feel like he's already solidified like as a rim protector in this season. Like other teams, like he gives that impact. He'll block their shots and like force them to not even want to drive anymore. They shooting more perimeter shots. and that's more risky than a shot in the paint. You know, that's a big impact to me.
But guess what? Sabonis is averaging more rebounds than him.
I mean, good for him. They ain't got nothing to do with
Averaging more rebounds than who?
Than
Miles
Miles Turner.
Yeah, but you know what I'm saying? Like
That Miles
defensive
Turner.
players, like I feel like they are just as clutch, like
I mean, I
in
respect
crunch time as people who can knock down the biggest shots in crunch time. Just like LeBron when he blocked Iggy's shot, Iguodala's shot, during versus Golden State, that was big. They probably
Yes.
wouldn't have won without that defensive play.
Yeah.
You're
Go
not
ahead.
thinking about no points, no nothing. You thinking about that block, like
Yeah.
Pinning it to the backboard. Yeah.
Go ahead, Dominique. What was you saying?
I don't even think I had anything else to say, bro.
Oh,
But we can
bro,
move on to Nick's favorite category, Rookie of the Year.
We don't
I
even
mean,
got
it's
to.
LaMelo.
We don't got to
Yo,
ask
we-
him, man.
we on the
Yeah, I
same.
think everybody on the same page with
Everybody
LaMelo.
Mine the same as Nick. Oh, y'all
Called it
down
I
too?
called it at the beginning.
Yeah,
of
it's
the season.
yeah. I looked this over a lot, bro. It's crazy. Like LaMelo didn't even start, bro. I mean, he starts now, but he didn't start. I think he started 2 games, and he averages more points. Well, I think he averaged second most points behind Wiseman for rookies, but he averaged more rebounds than Wiseman, and Wiseman a big man. And then he averaged the most assists as a for a rookie too. So
He's
It's
a
no
future
contest.
all-star. He's gonna be an
Everybody
all-star.
want to see him play.
I mean, that's the
Everybody
award ain't
entertaining.
the award ain't
Everybody
about
looked at me
that.
crazy when I was talking about LaMelo.
We didn't look at you like you crazy,
Everybody look
but
at you crazy.
we looked at you like it's crazy because you said Melo. When we know Melo is
He about
Carmelo.
to be Melo. He about to be a bigger Melo. Hey, hey,
That's
So
why we
you
look at you
just-
like you stupid.
You
hey.
just gonna disrespect.
Look at me like
Carmelo
I'm stupid,
that.
but guess who's making headlines and who's not? Which Melo's making headlines and which one is it?
Bro, it ain't his time no more, bro. That man old, bro.
Okay. Okay. When Melo came out, who was rookie
At
of
least
the year?
get, at least get Carmelo.
Did
some
Melo make
respect.
rookie of the year that year?
You
Who did he come in
really
with?
tripping
Bro,
right
he
now.
was
got-
going up against LeBron,
Who
bro.
outshined? Who outshined Melo that
Came
year?
in with
Okay.
LeBron,
Who's
Dwayne
outshining
Wade.
Melo this year? What?
But you can't even put LaMelo in the same class of Dwayne Wade and LeBron when he came out of high school or when he came out of college. Like,
This is equivalent to comparing like Jordan and Kobe or Jordan and Bron. This is the same thing. They
All I know
two
is
different
this.
times.
All I know is this. I said
it's
Melo,
not even the same
people look at
thing.
me like I'm
That's not
crazy.
even. It's not even.
Yeah,
equivalent to
I mean
that.
that's the
Oh,
closest
I see.
thing I could think of, bro.
I
see.
think
Can't.
I feel like the only reason you had brought up LaMelo, Nick, was because you enjoy listening to LeVar Ball talk. That's all I'm saying.
You know what? I don't even really listen to LeVar Ball talk. I just like the way the boy is playing, honestly.
You say you like the boy?
I mean, I think that's what you said, but I said
Yeah.
I like the way he's playing.
Okay.
Mhm.
Just making sure, man. Just making sure this ain't like no clout run. You ain't just following LeVar. You actually watching them play. Cause I would feel like you would have had the same energy for Lonzo, 2 years ago, 3 years ago.
No, his shooting was spotty.
Man, that man was a monster coming out of UCLA
His
though.
shooting was spotty though, because they messed up his shot, in my opinion.
That's
I
how
mean,
come.
they all got ugly shots other than LiAngelo. The one that's not in the league actually has a
Yeah,
decent
that's
looking shot. Yeah.
And then he made more like than they do. He's a
Yeah.
better shooter than both of them.
Yeah.
He ain't in the league.
All
Yeah, I'm
right.
just saying. But shoot,
I mean, that's his fault.
All right, let's go. This my favorite category right here, bro.
man, we already know you going LeBron.
No. We talking about no. We
Rookie
saving
of the
MVP.
year.
We saying MVP for last, bro. We doing most improved.
Almost.
Oh, most
Most-
Wait, who was your?
most-
Oh, everybody was on the
improved.
same.
I
Okay.
ain't got
I
no
have
money for that.
Oh, I
Most
think
improved.
my most improved is between 2 people, bro. It's hard.
Bradley
to beat.
Beal.
What? Wow.
All right, so I'm gonna say 2 people, bro.
All
Sorry.
right.
I'm gonna say Jaylen Brown and I'm gonna say Christian Woods.
Okay. That's
No,
pretty
Jason
good.
Tatum.
I can't even fight with that.
Most
bro.
improved. We talking about most improved.
Yeah, we talking about
Tatum
most
was already
improved,
going
bro.
crazy last season.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
better.
Yeah, Jaylen Brown averaging like 27 this year, bro. After averaging 17 or something like that. That man Jaylen Brown going crazy.
But Christian Woods going crazy this season too, though, bro. That's why I can't even. If I had to choose one, I might say Christian Woods just because I think his improvement is higher.
Mm-hmm.
Who you got, Trey?
I did. I got Christian Wood, but my my honorable mention, and he not gonna be mentioned in none of this, bro. But he need his respect as most improved, because not only it ain't even about the stats, it's about finding his way into the rotation and making noise. I got my boy THT up there, Taylor, Horton, Tucker. Most improved out of nowhere, bro. He ain't gonna get.
But won't he like hurt? So like, why didn't he get playing style last season? Was he hurt or something like that? Was he just in G League?
He was just in the G League. He was on that 2-way contract, and he just couldn't find his way into the rotation, bro. Same way. It's kind of that same story, bro. Hey, whoever I'll give it up to the South Bay Lakers or whoever in player development in LA. Cause the same thing happened with Caruso, bro. Like whoever like is in the G, them boys is pulling people out of the G League and getting them playing
and
time,
they both
bro.
defenders too.
Putting them straight in the rotation, bro. So
and they both defenders too. That's crazy.
But I got Christian Wood, but I ain't even think about Jaylen Brown. That's a good one too. I wouldn't even be mad if he won, but I got Christian Wood just because he in a better situation now too, like that can show, like can shine, like he actually like can become the number one over there in Houston, bro.
Yeah.
Who you got, Larry?
I got a couple, to be honest with you. I wanna go with Colin Sexton. And I want to go with Zach LaVine.
Okay.
Colin Sexton in the bad one. I think Zach LaVine.
Zach.
He pretty much balled like last season. So he probably averaged like a couple more points, but he been balling.
That jump shot he don't develop, that jump serious for real. His jump ain't always been like that. Not like that. Not like
Larry,
this season.
I don't know if you've been watching, Larry. That man jump shot been like that, bro.
He been a shooter.
He been pulling.
He been a shooter, but he's on a different tier this season. You mean it? So he was shooting like he's shooting now last season.
Yes, shooting deep. Yeah. Yes, Larry.
I remember because he was shooting like that in
Minnesota. He was shooting.
Yeah,
bro. He just ain't having many opportunities, but he was shooting, bro.
At the Timberwolves, because he reminded me back then when he was with the Timberwolves. He reminded me of what's old boy name? Kevin Martin. He reminded me of Kevin Martin when Kevin Martin played for the Timberwolves. Y'all remember?
His percentage might be higher this year, Larry, but I'm just saying he been shooting good, bro.
So why y'all like I can see that when I said him? So what would you think I was talking about if it wasn't?
I said I can see that with Sexton.
I'm talking about Sexton.
I thought Damo said Zach LaVine.
No. I was talking about Sexton, bro.
Nah. Who you got, Nick? You look stressed out. You thinking you got a couple people you tossing up in your head?
That boy look tired.
He's like tired.
I ain't got nobody. Everybody improving. Everybody improving every year. I'm proud of everybody in the league, man. Y'all getting better, man. Keep doing what you're doing.
What's it? I don't got nobody.
You know
all right, man. So all right, this will be real. So do anybody have anybody other than LeBron for MVP? I do. I'm just trying to see if y'all have anybody, because we don't even have
Luka.
Over LeBron?
I got somebody over LeBron, but it ain't Luka.
I might put Giannis, maybe. Giannis.
No,
I'm not putting Giannis in it ever again.
You shouldn't put nobody, but I want to hear Dominique.
No. Only reason I got a different person because I know everybody gonna say LeBron. I just feel like we need to have some type of different.
Well, you better have a good argument with it too, though.
Oh, okay. All right. You want me to argue?
You know he do. Come on.
I got plenty of notes, bro, but I just never talk. Read all my notes. But I got Embiid, bro.
All these notes.
Embiid from Sixers.
Why?
Bro, that again, bro. People be disrespecting this.
Hold on, weren't you the one who was getting at me when I said start him instead of bench and cut? Wasn't that you? You better not say yes. When I picked Embiid to start, y'all was laughing, and you was one of them.
Who was the people? No, I think
you about to say he MVP.
I'm
the only one who started. Bro. Am I the only?
I might have benched him.
I'm the only one who started Embiid.
I know I didn't cut him though.
Yeah.
Why would you bench him if you about to say he the MVP?
Cause things change, bro.
Trey,
how you
keeping account of everything I say? I'm about to get.
What's been like 2 weeks?
Go ahead, bro. Write it down. That's the only way.
All right, so let's think about it like this. When you do start bench cut, I'm just saying like who you rather start your franchise with. You know what I'm saying?
So
as far as like
MVP player though,
who's the players that was Jokic, Embiid, and who else?
Anthony Davis.
I'm pretty sure I cut Jokic. I'm pretty sure I didn't cut.
But why would you
I think
not start
I cut Embiid.
Embiid though if you feel
Yeah,
like
me and
he's
yours was the same, Nick.
As far as like talent, I would say AD is more well-rounded than Embiid. Just in
Yes,
general,
he
just as a talent, not just saying like right now. I'm saying as a talent in general, AD is more talented.
I'm on your head.
Yeah.
Dog. I'm on your
Hey,
head.
what is? But hey, man,
But go ahead.
Embiid
Go
going
ahead.
crazy this year, man. Like I said, they got top defense. He's part of that. He's dominating in post. He's forcing everybody to double team him. I feel like he's having one of his best seasons of his career.
And
But, I mean,
that warrants you taking the MVP away from LeBron.
They've been taking it from him for the last 10 years.
Exactly. So stop disrespecting that man, bro.
Hey,
That's
man.
the only
Hey,
reason, because I could see if you really wanted to pick Embiid, but the only reason you picking Embiid is like, who can we pick that's not LeBron? And that's how
what
the
they
media
doing in
does.
real life.
Bro, that's what the media does in real life too, dog. It's
Yeah,
ridiculous, bro.
Yeah,
I guess
man.
I didn't pick LeBron because I was like I wanted to pick something that wasn't so obvious. Maybe obviously
No,
people gonna be
no,
like,
who
LeBron
do
is
you
always
truly
in the
feel
MVP conversation every year, bro.
Literally, bro. The other four will change, but he always be there.
Yeah,
Hey,
but
but
it's
one
like,
thing about Embiid is that they are number one in the East where they were last time I checked. So that's a big deal. What's the Lakers 2 or 3?
All right.
see, y'all don't
They
think
two
Doncic
right now.
What he gives to the Mavs is MVP worthy?
Nah,
The
because
Mavs
they're not
even in the playoffs
playing
right now.
Yeah, they're not playing as well as they were last year.
They're not
And
even in the playoffs right
and Porzingis is back, bro. Like,
Have they ever given the MVP to a player on a team that just maybe crapped out towards the end of the season?
They did for like Westbrook. I think
Yeah,
they were like a 7 or 8 seed or 6.
That's
or
what I
7
was gonna
seed.
say. You gotta make the playoffs though, yeah. And
that's why his decision wasn't unanimous, even though he was averaging a triple double the whole season. Because at the end of the season, they was like,
all right,
Yeah.
curveball then. If the Wizards can sneak into an 8 seed, do you think Bradley Beal should get some MVP votes?
No.
why not? Why not, Don? Because I don't know. I'm undecided. I can't.
If
Really...
he just sneak in, bro, like that means
I
that
mean-
at the end of the season they just getting in. No, I'm not putting him in. I'm not.
I mean, votes.
But he made it. But they made it though.
We talking about
and
the
then-
8 seed in the East though.
And the contribution
matter.
that Bradley Beal
They
gives to his
seed.
team.
That do matter.
Because I mean, the statement most valuable player is like you're the most valuable player on your team and your contribution to your team and their achievement. So
no, in the league.
no, overall in the league, what you most
Oh.
valuable, bro, it's reflective on your performance with your team. It's like how they can't just say, oh yeah, like you're not playing with nobody else but your teammates.
Yeah, and the only reason like Westbrook got that MVP was because he was the first player since Oscar Robertson to average a triple double. You know what I'm saying? So that's the main reason.
why they
That
got
shouldn't even be the reason, bro. He's averaging a triple double, no matter he the first or not, bro. He's averaging a triple double.
I get that. I'm just saying, but that's why he got the MVP. Like nobody else is doing that. But all right, so you want to trade? You want to move on to?
What
I feel like
so Nick and Larry, y'all MVPs is LeBron right now?
Yeah.
Nick said Doncic.
Oh, Doncic or Luka. All right, yeah. I feel like yeah. Let's do one. No, we gonna close it out with start bench cut. This week's episode of start bench cut, bro. We can wrap it up.
I don't know if y'all gonna like the names or not, but here they go.
Let's go, man. Hold up.
Go on.
Start bench cut, bro. Larry, it's your turn
Larry edition.
to host this week. The game of start bench cut. Y'all know how it goes. 3 players, similar positions, skill set. And we choose who we should start bench and cut. So Larry, you chose 3 this week. Who you got?
All right. For y'all who don't know, I was a shooting guard when I used to hoop, so it's only right that I go with the shooting guard position. I don't think we've done that yet.
I
All right, so
I don't think so. Yeah, no.
my 3 are Devin Booker, Fred VanVleet,
Oh my god,
Zach LaVine.
bro, this is
First of all,
this actually
Gotta
kinda too
shake
easy.
it up a little bit. I can't get a top 3 people like every time. We gotta.
This is too easy though. Still,
Yeah, so I'm gonna give y'all one after this one too, because this was too easy. But Van Vliet is cut for sure.
straight up, bro. Little Drake is out of here, bro.
Okay, it's crazy. It's crazy because he the number 1 shooting guard. I'm not number 1, but he outranked Fred, Zach LaVine and Devin Booker. That's crazy that y'all cut him. But go ahead.
Outrank him in what?
In what points? Because he scored.
Top shooting guard. Top shooting guards in the league.
What list is this? I need you to cite that. I need you to cite this.
You talking about that list where they project how they gonna play through the season?
No, this already going by their games they already played and everything, their averages.
Well, I tell you what, the Raptors ain't in the playoffs. So I don't know how they ranking. If anybody, Zach LaVine beat them over them because he has.
Are we talking about the Raptors or are we talking about Fred VanVleet?
Well,
that's what y'all issue is. Y'all always talking about what y'all not supposed to be talking about, bro.
No,
you don't think that's important? You don't think that's important?
That's like saying Bradley Beal trash, but he.
It up right now.
Come on, man. Y'all can't keep doing that, bro.
You said
I'm looking up right now because I'm not listening.
Hey, well, look, I'm gonna start Bradley Beal. I'm gonna cut. I'm gonna bench Zach LaVine, and I'm gonna cut Fred VanVleet.
Bradley Beal ain't in there. What you talking about? Devin Booker.
Devin
Fred VanVleet.
Well, still, Devin Booker gonna start. I'm gonna bench Zach LaVine, and I'm gonna cut VanVleet.
Straight up, bro. That was
Devin Booker over LaVine.
Yeah, yep. Right now I would too, bro. Larry, bro. You put him in the list because he scored 50 the other night. Because he scored 50.
Game. It ain't got nothing to do with nothing.
Oh, okay. I'm just making sure.
I
don't want you to overreact.
I didn't want it to
because people like Kelly Oubre out here getting 40, bro. The league now is killing me.
Larry, what's yours then? So what do you have?
Me?
What if he gonna say cut VanVleet? Watch.
Nah. So me, I'm going to start Zach LaVine.
I'm leaving if you cut Devin Booker.
No. I'm benching Devin Booker. Calm down. Y'all don't know me like that. Hang on. You don't know what I'm gonna say.
Okay.
And then of course I'm cutting Fred VanVleet.
Bro, y'all don't know why you do him.
I don't feel like this.
You should have at least maybe. Honestly, if you had replaced
you should have put Bill in
with Bill, yeah, Bill would have been a good one, bro.
No,
what about Shai Gilgeous-Alexander?
He's too easy. He would have been. Come on, man. Why would I put
But no, that would have actually been a conversation. I probably wouldn't have started Bill. I probably
because then even if we started Bill, the debate would have been who we gonna cut is Devin Booker or Zach LaVine.
I'm just saying it's an argument.
What about Drew Holiday?
I'm not saying you probably wouldn't have started Bill.
I'm just saying it's an argument, bro.
Nah, that ain't how you feel. You wouldn't start on. Y'all be wilding. Trey and Dominique, they fake. They be trolling. I just want
trolling, throwing VanVleet in the conversation, bro, and a start bench cut. Get out of here. That's trolling.
But y'all excuse for me starting him was weak, bro. That's like saying because his team ain't doing nothing, he trash. Like what?
No, I wouldn't want him on my team anyway because he's 5'8". Like he's just he grind, he gritty, he do what he's supposed to do. But bro, on defense, like no, stop it.
He's
so you wouldn't have a player like Nate Robinson?
No.
Not my choice.
That was random, but nah.
You said 5'8", so that's why.
Earl Boykins was 5'5".
So Zach LaVine and Devin Booker like defense just out of this world compared to Fred VanVleet.
No, I said VanVleet defense is amazing, but I'm not.
But they offense is out of this world compared to his. Their ability.
You just said it yourself. That man just dropped 50.
And I just said Kelly Oubre dropped 40. Like I don't know what's going on.
He's not in the conversation though.
I'm saying I don't know what's going on with the league. That 54, I don't respect one bit. Like maybe his 3 was going. I think how many?
I thought you cared about about points.
So one time you like points is everything, and now like you don't care about a 54 game.
One bit. 54 points,
bro. I told y'all these men are fake, bro.
That's not a milestone.
I'm gonna argue about it.
It's more so. It's more so consistency though. VanVleet consistently isn't scoring as well as those guys.
That's y'all. Like you just said, Larry, it's one game. Y'all relax. When I talk about points, I'm saying somebody like LeBron James, who since he's been in the league, averaged over 25 points every season for 18 years. That's the points I'm talking about. Okay, not one night you drop 60 because the game is so fast nowadays. Because you might have hit 12 threes because you had it going. No, bro.
Trade that old man on the porch.
If it wasn't for Kawhi, being on the team, I guarantee you Fred VanVleet would have been MVP of that finals. Tell me he wouldn't have been.
They wouldn't have got that.
No, look, hold on. Let me answer that question.
Tell me he wouldn't have been.
No,
they wouldn't have got that for.
No, listen, hold up. Let me answer Larry's question.
No, what I'm saying, if they wouldn't have got that far, I'm saying that
if Kawhi wasn't on that team,
he would have been second to get MVP if it wasn't for Kawhi.
If Kawhi wasn't on that team, Kevin Durant would have got MVP because they would have lost. They would have lost in the finals if Kawhi wasn't on that team.
See how they try to
But
twist
nah,
it?
but
See
I'm
how
not,
they try to
I
twist
get
it?
what you, I
Come
get,
on, man.
I get what you're saying, Larry.
Bro,
Look,
y'all,
Van
bro,
Fleet
y'all, don't none of
no.
y'all say hold up, bro.
no, Van
Nothing.
Fleet was definitely the second best. Well, yeah, was he? I know that last game he was killing, but was he the second best player?
Bro,
on the
he's
Raptors?
solid, bro. Y'all
No, I'm
sleep.
saying no. I'm talking
Y'all
about that
sleep.
championship. On that
Y'all
championship
sleep.
run, was he the
Busting
second best player,
heads.
or was it
Nah,
Siakam?
bro. Nah, Siakam.
Or was it Lowry?
Bro, yeah, nah. Van Fleet is down the line.
He was out doing. What are you talking about? What? Did we watch the same finals? Yo,
Siakam was
man.
balling too, though.
Bray just don't
We
like.
did.
he
I
was.
saw the one. I saw the finals where KD tore his Achilles. I did. We did watch the same finals. Because we wouldn't even be having this conversation because they wouldn't even won.
Oh my
They
God.
wouldn't have even won, bro. Like,
Yeah,
so
No.
Van
I
Fleet
think
was
Larry
giving
just
them
think.
buckets.
I think Larry just think that we don't think that Van Fleet is good. I think Van Fleet is good, but we just put him
He is
in a
very good.
category that I don't think he fits.
I don't know. He averaging 20 points a
But
game.
do y'all want to do another one? Y'all want to close out?
Now let's do another one. Come
go
on.
ahead, Dominique. So,
No.
All right, so we're gonna do
If
this
we do
one.
another one, we might as well do the best ball handlers.
No. We keep the topic. I'm just because Dominique
Yeah.
every week he drop in the joint that he be like, if you don't got one, I can do one. So I want to hear what Dominique got. Go
All right,
ahead.
so this one.
It
All right,
better be good.
So all right, so when I do this, don't think accolades. Just think about how they.
No, we can think. We want to think. That's what you did.
I'll do it. All right, that's fine. All right, that's fine. Do what you're gonna do.
All right, that's fine.
All right, so we're gonna do point guards. I got Rajon Rondo, prime Rajon Rondo,
oh, this about to be
prime
good.
Tony Parker.
We saying prime and stuff now. Okay.
Yeah, prime Tony
I like
Parker,
that. That's different.
prime Chauncey Billups.
Ball handler.
Tough. That is.
No,
tough.
start
Oh,
bench
this
cut.
is this start.
Oh,
bench cut.
start bench cut. Oh, yeah.
So you got Rondo, Parker, Billups.
And they all
Okay.
play prime.
I'm gonna go backwards. I'm cutting Billups. And this tough.
I already got my answer.
I'm gonna start Rondo, and I'm gonna bench Tony Parker.
That's what you got.
Y'all know why? Rondo made such an impact when he was when they got them rings, when they got the dubs, the chips, when he was playing with Boston. All the offense went through him. And then like his defense back then was crazy too. Like no guard wanted to be in front of him. And
I
like
already knew you was gonna say that.
he controlled the
I
floor.
already knew you was gonna say that.
He can good for y'all. He control. They didn't know what I'm gonna say. This is not for y'all. All right. Anyway, he controlled the floor. He controlled the pace of the offense. Everything. Like he set everybody up for success on that team. All that through Rondo. But
I'm just going off of accolades.
But yeah, I know.
So you
But-
off putting then.
That's fine. Do it.
Me?
So what I'm gonna do is
But go ahead.
So I'm gonna start Rondo. I'm gonna bench Billups and I'm gonna cut Parker.
Why?
All right. So my reason for the Tony Parker and Billups, because I agree with you, Rondo. My thing about Billups is that, my reason for cutting Parker is that he played with Mono and Tim Duncan, so he was never number one. I feel like he wasn't even number two, to be honest. But that was my reason for that. I feel like Billups pretty much, I can say carried his team, but he was the leader of that team when they won a championship. Since we want to talk accolades and stuff like that, so I just rather have Billups over Parker. That's just my opinion. I don't even have like a big argument for it. I just rather have Billups.
Well, I'm gonna go straight off of accolades too, and y'all can't argue me on this because if we talking accolades,
Tony Parker.
This is facts. Number one, yes, I'm starting Tony Parker. I'm benching Billups, and I'm cutting Rondo.
Are you serious?
And the two players who are on my team that are playing, the reason that they're on my team are because they have Finals MVPs, baby. They're winners, and they contributed to the win. In the big way, in the biggest way with a Finals MVP.
So Rondo didn't?
I don't see any Finals MVPs in that boy trophy.
So he didn't contribute because he didn't get Finals MVP?
Yes.
How many rings Tony got?
What does Finals MVP mostly go by? Points, right?
Tony got like
Rondo
didn't shoot the ball.
No,
You
it go by
said what's up,
impact.
Dominique?
It go by impact.
How many Billups got?
One.
one.
How many Rondo got?
How many Finals MVPs Rondo got?
How many
0.
championships?
2. But Billups got 1, but he got a Finals MVP with that one too, boy.
Okay, so they should just balance each other out.
Accolades. No,
So
they don't.
that's
That ain't how that
They
works.
wouldn't be equivalent then? So how would it work then? How would it not
Tony
work?
Parker got 4.
We ain't talking about him because he
Oh,
got
yeah,
more
4.
accolades.
Yeah.
So that don't.
So you fine? So
going
you
off
fine? So
accolades.
you fine with Tony Parker starting, Larry? You just
I
don't
mean,
like
you
that I
you
cut
you
Rondo?
solely said we going by accolades. If that's the case,
Yeah.
then yes.
Yeah.
You know I'm not fine with it. If I what I pick.
Yeah. Okay.
I would definitely pick Rondo.
But I mean, at the end of the day, we know who's the point guard in that conversation. It's Rondo, hands down.
That's facts, bro.
Yeah.
18,
Shut up,
20,
Trey.
20
Ain't no
assists.
facts. You just cut that man.
18, 20 assists.
Cut
But
that
I
man,
told you
bro.
why. I had to do it straight
He
off of
just went off of
accolades, bro.
accolades.
No,
That
I
was
get what
it.
you. I get why you did it. I
Accolades.
get why you did it. I got you.
Okay, so
Accolades,
your
bro.
I like
non-accolade
it.
list, your non-accolade list, what is it? Rondo is your starter. You're putting
Yeah.
Tony on the bench.
So I want to know.
I
And
think-
cutting Billups.
I think I'm cutting. Parker, bro.
You're cutting Parker.
Yeah.
That's the same thing I did.
That's what you had, Dominique, right?
It's Dominique, yeah.
Okay.
But with accolades, I
Yeah.
agree.
No,
Tony
definitely.
Parker.
In that list, Rondo is the best point guard. I'll be real and say that Rondo is the best pure point guard.
Nick, you went. Who you picked?
He had the same list as you.
The same as
Same
you,
list
bro.
as you. Bet.
Same as you.
Well, all right, fellas, that was good, man. We gonna wrap it up here, man. Everybody, thanks for listening, man. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you following us. If you listening to this, I think we like 7-8 episodes in already. So we appreciate y'all, man. Make sure y'all go like, subscribe, comment, and like what y'all think, man. Because these dudes, they be wild, and y'all need to put them in check in the comments, bro, for real.
You already know.
Especially Larry.
So yeah, man.
Yeah.
Until next week, we are out. Peace.
Peace, peace.
This podcast was brought to you by Optical Illusions Photography and Media. Let us capture your best moments in the perfect way.